Jersey smell as they head themselves on into Ancient. It's their pick. Let's see how they handle it. They've had a rebrand, haven't they? They've had a rebrand.
Yeah.
We've gone nuclear.
Oh yeah, they've got a new logo. It's not the worst rebrand of all time. Normally esports rebrands don't work out. This one's pretty nice.
Hellraisers take the cake on that one.
We didn't get the memo, apparently.
No, a new look. Okay.
Okay, well, here we go then. M80 starting on the T side. It's their pick. A couple of smokes, a couple of flashes, and 5 players making their way over towards B. And execution off the bat looks likely. And we'll see if Complexity can fend them off. They've only got 1 player towards B there. It's going to be JT. His work cut out for him. Allzerk vaults up towards the ledge with the cleanest descent, but now in the thick of it. Gets a bullet to the face, but gives one out as well. Lots of damage inflicted, and JT to defend.
Yeah, he's in trouble here. The site has been taken. Good spam, actually. Does significant damage. Rex pushing with the low HP. That's a massive kill. Maybe if he'd have found Floppy, we could have had a conversation. But yeah, with the loss of Lake, the bomb plant might be all they have to celebrate. Yeah, Floppy makes it so. Double kill from him. And the same could be said. Sorry, double kill from Elige and Halzerk to get the party started.
Shout out to Lake as well, replacing Maub's MD. Actually done a really good job. He looks like he's ready for this level, and actually a worthy replacement.
Feels like a missed opportunity for Complexity, though.
Yeah, I would agree.
Got Jason Lake and as the owner and CEO, and got a guy whose nickname is Lake. I mean,
true. I didn't consider that angle.
Build your whole franchise around.
Do you want me to make you feel old, guys?
Yes.
No.
Lake was born in October of 2004.
2004.
What were you doing in 2004, boys? I was starting secondary school.
Starting college.
Oh, gosh.
Doing my BTEC diploma.
Do it on your BTEC.
Yeah, it's on my BTEC. And that first day, probably.
That's a nice one. An F, I'm afraid, in the smoke department.
That's a CT smoke, so I guess that's for elbow. And bear in mind about the jump binds, you are going to see a few of those.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to see it most, the instant smokes on CT side. But it's quite a quiet round so far.
Yeah, they're a bit faffy, aren't they? There's like 2 steps, and I haven't even tried. JT's on the jiggle smoke defense. That's it.
See ya.
Wow, I was going to say that's a really safe way to play the angle, but apparently not. Apparently not. What do I know? Switch has got Jag control. Grim solo B. I'd like to see his reaction. Looks like he's just going to back up and play retake, so they re-aggress mid instead. A lot of pressure on this from Floppy. Elbow flash. Oh, solid work. One and done. And it's going to boil out into a 3v2. Still winnable here for Grim and Elige. It's the 2 people you'd want up.
Yeah, that's a good point. Elige still with the M4 in hand. It's Grim operating with the SMG. Obviously no bomb planted yet. And we're going to see if that Deagle can make its way up the ramp. It's going to be Sin deploying the Molotov. Oh, it's an awkward fight. And it will be the round pretty much confirmed here. We'll see what Elige can do.
Give you that Corsadil face.
Exactly. Still here. Still up for it. Would need a very quick kill on this first. It'll be swish up. Up to the chopping block, but no bullets remaining. Sin will equalize the scoreboard here. 1-1. The force buy works out. M80 now have to fend off the 5.7s and MP9s. Good start. Complexity not known for their clean victories. It's going to be a difficult bout.
Or just victories.
Or victories in general right now, perhaps.
No, that round is just tough, right? Like, JT's trying to play it safe, just shoulder pick, get info, drop a smoke once he sees someone, but dies. Then you're 4v5. You don't have any information. You try to re-aggress to get some info. The trades don't really go your way. They're not super favorable. And, you know, once Grim dies, that's pretty much it.
Like, I'm trying to do my research here, because I was about to say, like, as memory serves, M80 have been on the rise, Yanko. Like, I feel like they've had... It's not going to be deep runs, is it? It's not going to be deep runs, but it felt like they've had some kind of close games against good opposition.
I think it's when you go back to Pro League last season, right? In those 2 G2 games, they were incredibly entertaining.
Right. Didn't EWC, they knocked out Complexity as well?
Yeah,
so that was a huge result.
Yeah, that's Lake's first Tier 1 tournament. They played the first game against Vitality, didn't do too well, but then against Complexity on Anubis, I think it was even a come from behind win, and he stepped up in that one.
Good round, guys. I'm nervous. They're breaking down already. Yeah. Hey. Are we gonna win a round? They crash.
Oh, okay. I heard some typing there, and he's getting back in the server. So I think one of the players crashed mid-round, and they still went on to win it.
That's gangster. I think you're right. I think you're right. Tech issue was straight afterwards. Winning a round with a crash player is going to feel very, very good.
Yeah, looks like it was Slacks that dropped out, but no problem. as they do win the round. And we'll have to wait for Steam to log back in. Currently 1-1 opening game between Complexity and M80.
I think M80 are, you know, solid, probably punching a little bit above their weight. I guess, Alex, is how you could put it.
Okay.
But, you know, it's a matter of where's the ceiling at, really. Can they do a little bit more than steal a victory here and there, right? Playoffs potentially here at Pro League would be huge. And all the tournaments, you know, in this season are incredibly important for these teams. Why? Because of the Valve ranking points. Next year, that's going to be all that matters. And you want to really be in the, well, pretty much top 16, because all the events are going to be based off of the rankings, invites. There's a lot of, you know, most of them are going to be 16-team events. So if you can get into that top 16 to start the year, you'll have a lot more opportunities.
Top 16 in the Valve rankings, which I'm sure I can totally. Here we are, global Valve ranking. Where are they currently? Oh, 29th. 29th. Underneath Wildcard, Big, Imperial, Aurora.
Yeah, but they have, obviously, this event. They have Atlanta. I think that's what they qualified for, what they opted for.
Jesus. Sorry. Ents, just seeing how far Ents have fallen now, down to 36th. Cloud9 are 32 in the Valve rank. I mean, where have Cloud9? What have Cloud9 been up to? What even is their roster? That's Boom with... Oh, Icy joined, Heavy God joined. That's right.
I mean, this is not even, you know, this is not a stab or anything, Henry, but Cloud9 has been, like, really unfortunate. Like, I don't know what... Like, they bring in Perfecto, right? And, like, that lineup is looking crazy, and Boomage, and wow, this is going to be the best team in the world, probably. And then Shiro benches himself after 2 months, right? Like, that's how bad the situation was within the
Electronic
lineup.
No longer part of them as well.
Yeah.
Like,
it was Perfecto and Electronic at the time, exactly.
Yeah, and yeah, it's been a rough one. I guess this lineup, I guess there's something there, but waiting for them to show us what they've been cooking up, because it hasn't been much as of yet.
No.
That super team has fallen apart.
One of the biggest orgs in the world, but for whatever reason, just CS can't catch a break.
Fair play, though. Brazilians have been catching up. Furia and Pain in 10th and 11th place in the Valve rankings at the moment. So they've been, you know, they've been in the lab trying to get Brazil back on the map. We're back into game.
We really are. And it's going to be a force buy, one that's not going too well right now. That's a double kill for Mr. Lake. And that's presumably the round, because there's not much left here. We've got, what, 3 pistols and 5.7s and a Deagle. No utility and no real chance to get back into this.
I don't know. I don't know what do we do with the game. Maybe just no more 1400 loss bonus.
That's been discussed. Ooh, that's nice. You just don't like the CT. You feel like the CT side, but they shouldn't have lost the second round. Isn't that the way it goes down?
Yeah.
Have you? And what do you think about these Furia buys? You know, where you kind of
yeah, I know what you mean.
You go MP9 Kev half buy, and then you win or lose. You've got a very strong buy.
I think it's very situational, depending on your economy and which stage of the game it is. If it prevents you from having everything in the first gun round, I wouldn't do it.
This could get a little bit uncomfortable. M80 will finish up towards B, as I say that the stack of the B bomb side actually peels away.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Henry.
Hang on. They'll hear this utility drop in.
They think it's a fake.
They're still going to go middle. Okay, well, that is not going to be possible now to win the round. Too far removed, the bomb we planted. There'll be no kits, of course. Unfortunate for Cole. I guess you're just saving the MP9 and pistols now. Look for some exits.
Not the most fun. You wouldn't mind a little Galil or something of that ilk. Swisher not looking like he's going to be giving anything away there. Setup seems strong, impenetrable.
I think the problem is, I think you really have to, in these rounds, when you do get reset like Cole, you can't spend all your money. You have to leave like 400, 500 in the bank. And sure, it deducts from your force buy, right? It's not as strong, but it makes sure that in the actual gun round, when it comes along, you'll have all your utility. The op won't be just glass cannon. You can have that as well. And I think that's more important, because these rounds are like super hard to win, because you are at 1400, 1600 in freeze time, and you have to buy, and your opponents have guns and all utility. Like it's a massive disadvantage. It's not the same as if you were 1-0 down and then forcing with 1900. Like it's a big difference.
So like what they could have done here was in that previous round they eco. Next round they go MP9 Kev, half buy, 2k, buy to 2k, win, you know, do something aggressive and coordinated. You like to do a ramp take or you take SMGs and something early map control-y. And then win or lose, you've actually got M4s and not just M4 and smoke. You know, the first gun round for CTs is usually just like, oh, I've got an M4 helmet and a smoke grenade. Great. Now I'll defend against a full, you know, 2 MAC-10s and 3 Galils rushing at me.
I know. Maybe I'm a little bit old-fashioned, but I hate this thing where when you're doing whatever the sort of a buy it is, and then you save. Let's say when you have a scout, and then the gun round comes along, and you saved it 2 times, and now you have a scout, and the score is already 4-1 for your opponents, right? And you would have money for something better, but hey, it's in your hands, and you don't want to drop it, and you're playing with it. And then, you know, if you had an AWP instead of that or a rifle, you maybe tag a guy and then you die and the round is again over. It's like the same thing. If you do the 5 MP9s and it doesn't work out and maybe 1 or 2 guys are saving, now you have to do something around those MP9s in a sense of it's different, right? You have to pick your fights. You have to do something a little bit more close range. You have to do something maybe aggressive because you have the MP9. And I don't want that if I'm losing 4-1 already. I want to have M4s for my players to have a proper buy. Maybe, okay, 1 SMG in some situation you could live with it, right? If you're playing nuke and
it's doable.
And you're holding hut and you can play top hut, sure, but
just ask Henry. He's always on gun rounds. You'll be buying a MAC-10 if he's got the spawn.
That's the thing.
I love the MAC-10.
He's a MAC-10 main.
Yeah, it is my main.
That's the thing that really bothered me about Art's little shenanigans in Furia, because that's what would happen. Like, he would be the only one that buys.
Stop the clock. It only took him 20 minutes to mention up.
In the eco round, he would like buy in the half buy. He would spend all money to buy a FAMAS, and then the next round is a full gun round for everyone. He gets an MP9 and then he pushes Palace, right? Because he has to do something with an MP9. He dies there, and then his teammates are again playing a 4v5.
What do you guys think about the Nico Cardo avocado drama?
The fact he lost so much weight.
He's lost a lot of weight. Yeah, he's come back.
Is that drama? Isn't that good news?
I don't know. No, because he apparently pre-recorded loads of content. So like yesterday, his upload, he was largely in charge.
AF.
Yeah. It's just good advertising, good marketing.
He kept the channel alive while he kept himself alive.
Getting healthy. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand.
It's like a year's worth of pre-records, or however long it took him. Okay, well, that's the Nico Cardo segment done. Thanks for tuning in.
About a year's worth of technical breaks, but we are back.
Bloody hell, 3 rounds deep. It took us 10 minutes.
I think this this could be an exciting one. 3-man stack. There's the first.
Oh.
You spotted 3, though, so presumably you're going to start bailing out and getting towards A quickly, but it might not matter. JT with the perfect timing. P250 in hand. It will be a 5-on-3 advantage now for Cole. After saving a few pistols and MP9, Grim, will he check the cubby, though? Oh, they're aware. That's a kill. He'll get 1, maybe at most. Doesn't even get that. And it's looked like we've got a guaranteed situation here. Swish it down to 6 points of health. Waiting to go down at this stage. Does he get 1? Absolutely not. And Slacks couldn't be further away from the action, but he has got the bomb. I can get the top end. He gets a plant at towards B, but we'll see.
Dun, 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 dun,
okay. Mission Impossible.
I was early.
That's looking possible, but the mission indeed will not be completed. Tall order, and it will be Complexity bouncing back with the pistols. Lovely work, the 3-man stack towards Cave. Couple of kills there. JT with the flank.
Who's winning this game? Yankacado? Avocado?
Complexity. I don't know.
Okay.
I just know when I see
2 different
something,
answers.
it's just like when you see, you know, okay, you're going cave, where it's close range, use a little bit more utility maybe, if you already want to go there.
If JT doesn't get that kill A main, it's a very different round. He's completely just sabotaged their pivot. And that's a little awkward for Elise. Tries to get aggressive, but they're not full extinguish on the flames.
Messy round.
Yeah, this is scary for Grim. Interesting smoke he's thrown. I actually kind of really love that. The idea behind that smoke, it hasn't worked out for him in the end, but as opposed to kind of throwing a late ramp smoke that they're going to be ahead of, he throws something that would have given him some more favorable fights. Still, this is promising for M80 off the back of a bit of a fumble. You find yourself 5 alive in the post plant.
Yeah, it was just an awkward round for Complexity. We saw Elige wanted to get stuck in, jump up towards ledge, trying to extinguish the Molotov. Doesn't work out. Actually smokes his team out of the round. And then, yeah, unfortunately for Grim as well. Nice idea. Didn't quite stick the landing, and it's a very clean one from M80. No real pushback at all. And one of the rounds watching the save again.
Got a song in my head. That's not cool. We call that a earwig.
Yeah? Never
in
heard that
English.
before.
Not really something we say in English, but they do say it in German. They say they've got an earworm. An Ohrwurm. Ich habe ein Ohrwurm. That's what Slacks and Sin would say.
Nice. Okay, it's all come full circle. I like that.
And Sin IGL. How old is he, Sin? He's a youngish man, like 22.
23, I'm guessing.
22, 23, 21. Okay, we've all split the difference, and I've gone to Big Clan for some reason. That's not where he plays for
Here
anymore.
it comes. Drum roll, please.
Oh, it's taking me longer than I'd like it to do. Sin is obviously 22. Who said
22. You, I think.
that? Nice. Good job, Machine. Thanks, Machine. Late gets out to box and missed shot from Slacks, but confirmation that Long is occupied. JT's thrown util cave, so they can expect a 2-man B setup, and it might just be another B pop, you know. We've only got 1 smoke, but plenty of Molotovs. How many smokes are in mid right now? I can see 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yep, they're starting to run out. 1 smoke left for M80. And a 2-man cave setup. So if you just walk up ramp, this is the path of least resistance. And info, lots of info. Swisher gets it for free, and they have the site. You're trapped. You're Molotov'd in. Oh, and Hauser trying to get over to the site. Burns and sprayed by Sin. This is taking shape for a 4.
Yep, CT's not even really looking into it right now. We are going to see JT open up the door of opportunity. They're now considering their options as the Legions are rotating in from CT spawn. Spam coming through. It's Slacks patrolling the back lines, and it's actually the Incendiary coming out on top. They're finding every kill en route. This round collapsing from 80. They implode on the bomb site. It's an easy defuse coming through. Grim will have 10 seconds comfortably on a round that didn't look possible for a second there. It's Elige that comes fighting back and gets him a double kill. Well, what can you say about that one?
I don't know, actually. Yanko, what can you say about that one? I thought 5 alive with access with the site and knowledge of where the 2 players were. It was kind of like a done deal. Where did it go so wrong?
I think you could see that they were all dying one by one. There's no really team play in the post plant. Swisher on the lurk couldn't really do much. He was disposed of, and then Slacks, you could see the smoke from the CTs, right, to block his vision. He wants to try and get a shot off, gets punished for it. Sin is committed in the angle, and yeah, the round just breaks down for M80, which is unfortunate because it was a good opportunity to...
Oh, they're getting aggressive. Look at
send.
this. Whoa. Well. You've got lane, but we have mid. Trading of locations. So CTs know nothing's happening. B, Floppy gets ready for the multi-kill. Spray down, only the 1.
Oh, could have done more of that one, and now A is wide open. We have got Horzog in towards CT spawn, and a quick little rotation with JT towards the temple as well. He'll be looking to assist Horzog, who pops open the smoke, takes down Lake. Bomb will be planted. JT in a prime position to bring this round in their favor. Horzog will provide the aggro.
Re-smoke is uncomfortable, though. You're either pushing through that or you're all coming out temple. Neither of which sounds particularly appealing. Looks like they're opting for the CT push. Through the smoke, Slacks, nice elevated angle, does manage to dispatch the temple player. Now what are you doing? You're staring at a smoke. Are we pushing? Are we going? Are we saving? What are we doing? Bomb really running light on time here. Slacks should have it set. Oh dear, uncomfortable for Sin. Onto the bomb, defuse faked out, now is isolated into Jules, gets him off the bomb, and it's a clutch for Sin. Messy retake from Complexity, but a triple kill from the German IGL. 22 years of age, by the way. We learned that one today.
We certainly did. Exchanging rounds left, right, and center. M80 will take the lead. 4-3, and the money's in a pretty compromised spot, if you don't mind me saying. Complexity, they're on the precipice of being completely broken. They got $1,400 for Elige, $1,800 for Floppy, and it's the book suggests you force buy these rounds, but you have got $3K on Grim and JT. It's a complicated situation. They're going to bring in TC, the coach, to discuss their options.
Coach Yanko, what are you saying? I
All
always
right,
see...
guys, we just need to shoot harder than them. No, I'm kidding. I was thinking about how they played the 3v2 clutch, right? It's a bit strange. I think it was JT who plays from Temple, but his teammates are still just standing behind the smoke after I think they threw a flash for him. Kind of defeats the purpose if they don't push at the same time, try to split there. I think they would have been fine. Yeah, it was re-smoke, but there was plenty of time left. If they just waited out the smoke a little bit and tried to keep them contained.
So, we've got an Elige, 4-spy, considering he had like $1,500. He goes with Deagle Armor. The rest of them, not so much. Grim, with a bit of extra cash, as mentioned, gets the 5-7 and Kevlar. We've got to push in towards A main. Slack's patrolling the cave. Elige would have to hit unbelievable shots here, but Rek will beat him to the punch.
I don't really get this. Like, he spent all his money and no one else did, so what's going to happen next
Floppy
round?
gets his
They're going to buy and...
It'll be MP9.
Yeah.
The old classic.
Well, he had 1,500 and he's only going to get 19, isn't he? Oh, wait, no, not even that. It's first stage. Yeah, so
No, he'll get 19.
He'll get 1,900, yeah.
But, you know...
You can still get
34 is
MP9
more than 19.
and body armor, yeah. That's pretty much what will be left with. We'll go pistol again, I suppose.
And yeah, Grim's got nothing with his 5-7 either.
Oh dear. Well, it's a hell of a round from Rek. Job done. Crisis averted. No damage taken. And they are starting to extend their lead. It's quite comfortable here on the T side. 5-3. M80 will have a ton of cash going forward as well. And we'll see what Elige goes for. Straight away, Yanko, Deagle Armor.
Okay. Okay, back to back. And he gets some nades behind it as well.
Sick.
Just what you want on your star player.
Yeah, perfect.
This is how he gave it up.
We haven't seen an Hulzerk all this round. Have to stick with the M4. The money is broken, shattered. Grim, okay, they give Elige the M4. He sells the Deagle.
So now he has to suffer
exactly.
with a 5-7.
Sorry, little bro, you got to use this. It's good, it's good. 5-7's good.
Yeah, it's a strong pistol.
Give it a go, I believe in you. Elige, though, yeah, you do want him in the rifles.
Especially in mid. You're not holding mid with a 5-7, are you? So let's see how this round boils down. It was a very early ramp smoke, if you don't mind my saying. Complexity threw that out right at the start of the round, so in the absence of an incendiary, I suppose that was the next best thing.
Not looking good here. CT's a little bit isolated towards middle. Elige still towards Cubby, vulnerable to the Molotov. The Sin has available. We're looking to swing. Smoke down towards Red. It's got some backup from Hulzerk as well. Could take first contact. That's a kill for Elige all day long. Get the double. Not quite.
Good trade. Good trade. Necessary one from Lake. Slacks is searching up the ramp. Grim, how does he fare? Close quarters. It's the perfect position for a 5-7. And he's done well to find one. Brings down Rek. B-side is, however, lost, and then this is already feeling like a save. You don't want to do a retake with 3 flashbangs and no kit, but they'll have a look. That's a good Molotov. Not too deep, completely limits JT's contributions, can't peek. And a lick of the flame as well, a nice sound cue to set themselves up. Let's see how M80 approach this one. They've already fumbled one post-plant on B. Does lightning strike twice. Ooh, good timing from Floppy, just as Slacks looked away, but Slacks has hit his shot onto JT, and so it falls into place. Should be 6 here.
Should be. A lot of saving going on this game. Hasn't really got cooking just yet.
No, it's chill. It's just a slow start.
It's a slow start.
Woohoo! He's got an AK, maybe. Actually, the bomb radius is pretty big. Got to get out of there. And he won't. See how exciting I made that?
That was exciting.
That was really exciting, actually.
I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
Will he get away? The answer, of course, is no. And we do see another run on the board for M80. Starting to look very comfortable here, if you don't mind me saying, as we do see another eco potentially now, boys. As,
sweet!
Well, you never know, Henry.
Yeah, Deagle armor, maybe.
Someone might fancy a FAMAS no armor. Try his luck.
They've saved the floppy M4, but it's really like it's such an awkward position with the money. You can't even partial buy this one. Couple of 5-7s, Kevlar for Elige, and one HE. So we'll see whether they can boost Floppy, try and get something going with him. Molotov towards jump up. Speaking of which, Floppy vaults out, and they may be looking to ascend the ledge once again. Swish to defend. Opening kills coming through. Floppy doing some damage here. They know he's there. The spray's messy on the other side from the AK. The USP, not like this. They keep the dream alive. And it's now down to the 5-7s. Grim at a lead to pick up the pieces here. Damage done. As Grim, he's coming in from the B lane. He's got the pre-fire. He's got this kill. No problem.
Lovely.
Nice shot.
And he gets away. There was a repeat coming in instantly there from Slacks, but good reposition. And mid is held. So the path of least resistance is A main, but they're not to know. The Leech will get an opportunity here onto Rek, but heavy favorite is Rek in this one. But the timing and the aim, the accuracy, Slacks up in the clutch, and Grim hits it. Wow. Lesser weapons, just the one M4 they come into that round with, and with their powers combined, they find themselves a 4th.
Needed that.
Definitely. Oops.
It's going to raise morale. Didn't invest too much money. A couple of 5-7s to save M4. Coming out on top. An awkward battle with the P250 to kick things off, but Grim, pixel perfect precision every step of the way. Elige gets a lovely kill in middle, and then beautiful shot as well from Grim to close things out with the AK.
You saw the way Grim cleared that, you know, where he's like hugging the angle as he crouches into it or walks into it. I'm still trying to work out when the right time is to be kind of clearing like that, and when the right time is to kind of pre-aim. You know, Nico clears, you know, move the mouse, what's it called? Crosshair placement, you know, pre-aim. I'm trying to work out the balance between when you're supposed to clear like that, which was perfect, kind of hugging the angle as you move, as you hit A or D.
It depends on the position. If it's a pre-fireable angle, then you can just do the Nico peek, and if it's something where you think a guy's just holding you on an off angle, then hugging the wall is probably the better way to do it.
Yeah.
Because he can be at a number of spots.
Oh, that's very brave. Yeah, that's too brave. Overly brave. Floppy has taken him down with a combination of his nade and his flame. And Elige bravely stepping into the line of fire there. They lose a player. That's a nasty death for Grim. They lose their advantage as quickly as they found it. Another missed smoke, so that's 2 for the tally. For the Cole CT Instas.
That's not great news, but that certainly is. Floppy with a double kill.
Oh.
Hiding out towards the big box, getting himself on the ledge now, still willing to fight here. Landing shots on Lake. 4 versus 2, Swisher will join him. Recovering that bomb, it feels like their options are very limited here. And I hate to keep banging on about the economy, Yanko, but it looks like they might have to save, considering they've got nothing in the bank for the potential last round.
Yeah, this one's going to be tough. They might try to peek mid, see if they can get 1 kill, but Halzerk is ready for it. Easy kill.
No save detected. Swish up. $50 in the bank, 45 seconds on the clock, and bomb down in an unenviable position.
I mean, M80 lost the pistol, lost 2 anti-ecos, and they're still in the lead somehow, so I guess with all those mistakes, it's still impressive to have this scoreline. But they definitely could have been running away with this half. I think here as well, you know, the early trade happens, and they had a call, I think probably from the coach maybe, to go for the mid control, then Swisher from B smokes donut, and you want to go A, but it would have been better if they just took some more time, aborted the call, tried to play it out. I think Complexity, it seems almost they were waiting for that round for a long time because they were focusing on A in some of the early openings.
Grab the AWP at the end. Nice work. Gonna need that.
Yeah, but that's kind of all you've got for this last round. It's going to be tough to make a round out of this one. Slacks, an aggressive AWP attempt, but yeah, just, I guess, expecting a gap in the util, having the HE on the incendiary did seal his fate. And so we got something technical. Can you have something fast, something poppy? So, I mean, it might have to be, considering their buy. We have got a Galil on Lake, and Slacks with that AWP Swisher saved.
Well, you've set the scene quite nicely. I'm actually kind of interested for a bit of pace. In a back and forth game, a lot of saving. Floppy on the front lines right now. Drops the smoke towards elbow, and that might dissuade them from their next attack. They're going to be dropping the HEs to pop it over themselves, though. We're taking a lot of damage en route. Rek and Lake licking their wounds as they get nothing done, nothing gathered from that little excursion.
That's a really cool protocol, just to have 2 HEs ready to throw as the flash mid comes in for the late take. You can see that wards them off and completely resets them. So now, you know, for Cole, they have a good idea that they wanted mid, but they don't have it. They're probably all gathered around Rocky Pylon as they currently are. Donut smoke lined up by Rek. I'm just proud that I know where that's going, so I'll say it.
You should be proud.
Yeah, I know where that goes. Back over the years, there's been a number of smokes that I didn't know where they were going, but I'm getting better. And that one is definitely 100% going to Donut.
It's trial and error. You know, you learn your way around it after a couple of times.
Ooh, geeky.
Like that.
Henry's going to be asking for that one tonight.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Might be actually. Boost me. I've got a Mac 10. Boost me on the corner.
Boost me.
Well, they've got actually a pretty decent control of the map here. They're going towards red. This next kill could decide their fate.
Bloody
it's not
hell.
looking good whatsoever. And we might be done here. 6-6 looking likely.
Oh, blood. This is the most casual 4K we have seen today. Just a pedestrian one. Just walks it across the line. 6-6 at the half. Cole and M80. This rivalry continues with one hell of a slow first half.
Man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Look, man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Look, man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Look, man, I don't wanna hear no talk. This ain't new to me. This ain't new to me. This ain't new to me. You're technical.
Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. When they ask what I do for a living, I just say I met paper, appear like the magic man. Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. Keep cool and calm like the attic fan. We met paper, appear like the magic man. Deal with the money like David James. Save and save and save and save. Lock it in a box like David Blaine. Discipline thing, I ain't playing no games. Money for run, I got plans and aims. Man, I yard, man, I live by the old school sayings. Every mickle must make a muckle is true. Big up my granddaddy, showed me the way. More times that notes and I act bro, cause I'm like Houdini, I'm trying to escape. Passport's gotta get another new stamp, so don't say a word if you see me on planes. Winter time, man, can't see me again. Pop up in the country with a mad name. Little man, I don't wanna hear no talk when I come for the money like Biggs and Wayne.
This ain't new to me, no talk. This ain't new to me, no talk. This ain't new to me, you're technophone.
Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. When they ask what I do for a living, I just say I met paper, appear like the magic man. Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. I keep cool and calm like the attic fan. We met paper, appear like the magic man. Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. When they ask what I do for a living, I just say I met paper, appear like the magic man. Imagine that when it's time to get bread, I don't panic, man. Keep cool and calm like the attic fan. We met paper, appear like the magic man.
Man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Look, man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Look, man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Look, man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Look, man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Look, man, I don't wanna hear no talk. Wanna hear no talk, no talk, no talk.
See the stack levitate like dynamo. I keep it low key, I don't like to show. Corrida is real, a man like to steal, so I don't watch face and I mind my own. But it's a minor though, I flex really, I ain't that type of bloke. I like getting paid over the limelight still, man, no I ain't in a them type of show. This ain't new to me, matter of fact, man, started a while ago. I just wanna live a life where the choice I have to spend my time is mine and mine alone. Blood, you best try to know, I wanna yard work and spend my time alone. We ain't gonna get there overnight, but in the meantime, there's still some time to go.
Take the war, left the war, take the war, left the war, take the war, left the war. You're technophone. This ain't new to me. This ain't new to me. This ain't new to me.
You got me, you can peek on me if you want.
Yeah, bombs in window.
One more. Dead. Nice, Mike. Alright. This guy's an A guy.
Yeah, maybe donut.
Nice one, Mike.
Secret, right?
Thank you.
Nice, Mike, and a nice recovery from Complexity. You join us for the second week of ESL Pro League and the final game of the day. As per tradition, we split this one right down the middle. My name is Henry G, joined by Yanko. Say hello.
Hello.
Joined by Machine. Say hello.
Hello.
And we have got the second half of Ancient. Say hello and chat as we get ready for what should be a better half than the first.
I mean, even Complexity weren't that enthusiastic about Grim's 4K there. It was
Yeah.
just
Nice,
Mike.
yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
Yeah, looked good, actually, yeah. Oh, you killed 4 of them. Oh. 6-6 on the half, though, and this pistol, believe it or not, is important. We'll find out how this one's going to go down momentarily. Sin spotting. They've got 2 searching. They're about to clash. A P250 for Elite has done nothing. Good trade. Long range on the Grim Glock. And he's going to be taking full control. JT from the heavens provides necessary support to take full mid control and get across Donut. They're actually applying some pressure. I think they're trying to force over rotations, but Swisher and Slacks are having none of it. Like hoping that, hoping they could cheat another player over, but Swisher stands his ground and delivers onto that cave surge. Floppy poking his nose up ramp. It's Slacks to receive here on the cross, and a clean headshot from Slacks, the highest rated player of M80 in the last 3 months by a considerable margin. But Sin losing that frag actually makes things a little uncomfortable. What was a 2v4 goes 2v3 with a minute of play. Oh, and he's gotten across. He's gotten the bomb to mid. Now the boys are screaming, wreck. Be ready. How does he play this?
He's got a nice position, Alex. I think he should be absolutely fine here. They've not considered the big box.
Nice.
And he's going to deny the plant. I say that a little bit too early. That's actually a victory in its own right, considering the situation. We saw what happened in the first half. It was the Galils that came out on top in the second round. Could be dishing out equal punishment here for Complexity. Nice plan.
Who said that?
Who said what?
They're so bad. Holy shoe.
I think it was Fisher or Wreck.
Damn.
Probably Fisher.
A little spicy. At 7-6 on the half, I'd be like, keep it in your...
So bad.
Let's go! Your team is so dead, holy shit!
Oh,
Is that
even
Lake?
more. It's
That's
actually
Lake.
more.
It's a little layered, actually.
Bit
And the
more
whole team in
sassy.
general's dead.
Yeah, that's very dramatic. Okay, damn.
Okay, this series got a lot
It has
more
got some
interesting.
spice to it.
All right, then. Like we said, the Galils are coming out. That Mac 10, a UMP for Holzuk as well. As we'll see if they can bounce back. It's going to be Slack denying entry towards middle. Clean as you like with the first kill. What a boost on the box as well. They don't see a coming machine. It's a nice double kill. And there will not be a force buy victory in the second.
If anything, letting that bomb go down has resulted in an even worse situation because Colin forced as a product of that, and they've got nothing to report.
Literally nothing.
And you,
I know. I'm using
Henry's he's a pedant about that one.
Yes, indeed. Okay. And is it going to be a clean sweep? Not quite. $600 for Holzak, but that's all they can report. And yeah, let's let them talk. Okay.
I love
No
this.
insults.
The atmospheric kind of LAN hall feel facing each other. Of course, there is smart glass between them. They can only wave at each other in between rounds. But they can definitely hear you if you scream loud enough.
Just a friendly wave is all it takes. There's been a lot of waving this tournament, to be fair.
Yeah. A wave of waves.
And yeah, another one of these rounds, you know it's all your favorite at home.
Mailbag.
It's the eco. The mailbag's kind of dead.
Is it?
You want to get involved.
There's so many emails I can see on the screen. They all...
No, these are all for like Chad and Jason, though. It's like we're talking about
okay.
Spice Girls from earlier. Do you want to hear who the casters would be out of the Spice Girls? Ginger, Harry, of course. Posh would be Hugo, Henry, and Alex with the Posh.
We're Posh Spice.
Posh Spice. Sporty would be Mac.
Yeah.
Baby would be Dinko.
Yeah.
Scary would be Chad. Pretty accurate.
Fair.
Good rundown.
Solid.
Sadly, the talent Spice Girls, if you're interested.
Yanko, which Spice Girl would you be?
Oh, yeah. Did Yanko not get a look in?
No, I didn't get mentioned.
Didn't you?
I guess.
He's probably scary Spice, yeah.
Chad can be there with you.
Chad and Yanko.
That's fair.
That's fair. Did you ever, what was like, growing up, Yanko, were there any Western music influences? Like anything that you got really kind of into as a youth? Or was it all kind of Serbian disco?
No, I think when I was a kid, hip-hop.
You're a hip-hop guy?
Yeah.
I've got a confession to make regarding the Spice Girls.
Oh.
Never said this before.
Oh.
When I was 11 years old, I was an official member of the Spice Girls fan club. Had a bomber jacket, had like an ID card with the Spice Girls on it. I know, I really don't like saying that, but it's true.
Bro, yeah.
I was a huge fan, thought they were going to be the next big thing, which they were in a way.
were.
Not the coolest thing to be into is when you get to like 14 or 15.
You were
you're like,
11.
yeah, but like those are formative years, and I spent a lot of them listening to the Spice Girls.
Nice.
They would send you like an update letter every month, like I'll tell you what they're doing, when the next tour's on, if you'd like to buy some more merch.
Sweet.
My parents had to talk me down.
You were kind of
get me
like
out of there.
you were kind of like a Swiftie before Swift.
Yeah, in a way. And
You were
then
spicy.
Then I found like Limp Bizkit and Korn and
Yes.
Slipknot, and
Oh,
then I kind
Korn.
of moved on.
Korn was a big one for me.
That is something that did happen. I'm not proud of it necessarily, but I just wanted to get off my chest.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. How does that
Yeah.
make you feel?
Better now.
Yeah.
Like, I've been holding that in for a long time.
Good.
No one knows about that. But now the whole world does.
If someone gave me a question of one member of the talent team was a part of the Spice Girl fan club, I would not have had Henry G. That's the tip of my tongue. Who was your favourite Spice Girl?
I don't really think I had a favorite. I just like the whole group as a whole. And it's going to be Elige going down in middle once again.
A hole in his head.
A hole in his head. He's now dead.
And JT's dead too. This is falling apart from Cole. Ever since the trash talk, they haven't won a round. And that's a correlation, or is it causation? We'll find out. Floppies and Grim giving it a good go, though. Towards the donut position, Lake does well to isolate Grim. But still, Floppy's hitting every shot he takes. It's going to go wrong. Sin just brings the fight to him. His teammate behind the smoke. It was a risk, but it's rewarded. And M80 find double digits. They are speedrunning this second half. 4-0 on the CT side.
Yeah, you're thinking there for a second once Rek dies, okay, you can... You're 4v2, you can take it a little bit easy now, but they just keep sending it. They just keep sending bodies. In the end, it catches Cole a little bit off guard, and even Sin here continuing with the fight, but his teammate was going to push through the CT smoke, and even if he died, he would probably get the refrag.
Oh my god.
I love it.
I love him. I love him.
Get in their heads.
Yeah, that's so sick. And it's Complexity on the ropes right now, but JT fighting back, working the body. And the AWP misses a shot. They have got to look into this round with a recovered AK-47. Just a half-5 for Complexity. The time is running thin.
They've struggled with these Henry, M80 on their T side, right? They lost a couple of anti-ecos, so...
Oh, this is going to be a hell of a series now. First map a little bit slow to get going. Had some tech issues. We had to split half. Now with the banter, as it were, going back and forth. Not even banter, I would say. Your team is dead, you suck.
Flame?
Yeah, just flaming. Straight up flaming. I'm all for it.
Let's see if we can back it up.
Oh, the time.
Well,
dear.
JT's been caught with his pants around his ankles there. Not ideal.
Still some hope in the round. You've got a lead with an AK. He's only got 8 kills. Actually, bottom next to JT. JT 4-14. Elige, he's had a rough time in the middle. We've seen it twice now, trying to get through. Hasn't worked out for him. Going to finish up towards the B side. They've actually broken through the initial line of defense here. The bomb should be planted.
Wow.
Taking spam damage, but Floppy dishing out a headshot.
He hit 3 of them, Yanko. It's not. I'm not over-exaggerating. This is impressive. And Elige maybe at the bottom, but as we all know, you can generate power from that position.
Good reference.
And Floppy unable to convert. This is falling apart. Elige, what have you got?
They know he's here.
Not to be. Not to be. M80.
Your team sucks. You're not very good.
I will say, I don't want to bring it crashing down to earth, but I will say M80's best map is Ancient.
Okay.
So it could be rather uncomfortable upon maps 2 and 3 if this was to go their way to suddenly be put in their place on Anubis and Vertigo. I will say also, Esports World Cup, Anubis was the map in that best of 1 lower bracket and they did lose.
True. Yes, and you're worried a little bit about the mental of Complexity, right, at that point in time, so... Still a lot of Counter-Strike to be played. I think that's what M80 is doing. They're trying to get into their head, so even in the following map, no matter what happens here...
Huge opening frag, doesn't get converted. It will be Elige getting a double, finally. Finding success in towards the mid position. They've got a 4 versus 3, so a lot of work to be done in the round, however. CT's actually pushing the double doors. Interesting maneuver from Swisher. Undetected for now, but certainly aware of the possible threat. Does he get anything out of this? If they pump the brakes and wait a little bit too long, he could be a real issue for them.
The bomb is leaning towards A, so he could definitely get activated. The bomb has to go A pretty much. If they go back, he has it.
They have no idea this is even a potential flank.
It's very fast. It's very fast.
He's gone middle instead of A main, so I don't even think he finds one here. The time is going to elude him.
Slacks knows, though. He's got the early warning system, so he gets himself a freebie. Elige down as well. Slacks 17 frags. He could have more. Looks away the wrong time. Eats the flashbang. Has some support. Swisher, can he trade? He can, and Slacks hits it. Owned. They're
amazing.
So tilted. He says he's not wrong. He is not wrong.
He's right on the money with that one. They are very tilted.
Oh, I can hear it. I can feel it from here. I'm tilted for them.
12-6. Where did all the rounds go? It's a 6-6 first half.
Yep. Down the middle, boring, slow Counter-Strike in this one. Oh, it's so good. I actually feel like I'm in like a Fragadelphia right now. Of course, both of these teams traveling halfway across the world to play against a domestic opponent. That is something to be said.
Yeah, what an opener for these two teams.
Oh, he's gone and got an opener as well. Elige first death, an opening death. Is this really going to be the perfect CT half? Is this M80 going from 6-6 to 13-6?
Oh, they're going to push on the ramp. Sin,
Oh,
he reads it so well. They're spamming to set him up here. They have no idea. This could be the GG we've been looking for. Triple kill from Sin. First map done. No chance for Grim. What a performance in the second half. The golden run, 7-0 is completed. It's M80 dominating H in here, taking their map pick and making Complexity look foolish while doing it.
Unbelievable, a perfect CT half to wrap it all up neat and tidy. That's M80's pick, and they show us why as they come in with a point to prove. They want to show that that best of one at the EWC was not a coincidence, it was not a flash in the pan, and they can do the same and start off with a bang on Anubis.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, Complexity's had a rough go of things recently. We haven't really had a whole lot of positive talk about them for quite some time. This loss would be so painful. So painful.
Because you know, you told yourself after EWC that it was a best of one. It was unlucky. It was unlucky. They had a good, life game.
Anyone can have a good
life
match now and again.
Life game, yeah. But
it was Lake that dominated that game as well, right? He absolutely owned them. He's under their skin right now, and an important pistol to set the tone of the second map. It's going to be slowly but surely in towards that B bomb side. Grim hunting for information. Be joined by two teammates as well, but they've actually got through, and there's only going to be one defender. That's JT, a great shot to kick things off, and we'll see whether he can hold on. Is he to stay alive at this point and maintain the advantage?
Yeah, back away, let this flank come to fruition, find some safety. They spot it out, but do they spot the B flank early? Grim can't find anything. Hulzerk with the trade. Molotov.
They get away.
Oh, they're bailing out. They're pulling the ripcord.
Yo. Wait, Beach? Okay, so they send one to check. This is JT. Big fight, hard fight, not easy for Rek, and he does just about get away with his life. Slacks is holding in the mid fight. Elise should have this, but falls away and will play the retake. It's a kitless retake, but they've got a lot of space. Look, Floppy has main.
Can't lose this.
And wow, fair play. He's actually got one.
Well, there's no armor on Sin. There is armor on Slacks, but Sin is going to have a tough time, and they're going to combine up to attack in towards camera. Here's the retake. Hulzerk with one. Slacks can do nothing. And Complexity sustain, take that first round.
Weird round.
Weird one.
You do get the bomb planted. It was nice work from JT to fend them off, deny access towards the B-bomb site. Looked like M80 had some serious control of the site itself. They do get the plant down. We know that caused some issues on Ancient. That second round force buy looking likely. I expect to see Galils and some Tech 9s in the mix, but solid retake for Complexity. Putting their best foot forward here in the first round of Anubis. But for Galils, Jason, a difficult one to fend off.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, good rifle setup. There are M4s out on the CT side. It's what utility can M80 bring into it. So on the Deagle player, Sin, Smoke, Flash, Molotov, a couple extra pieces here and there. So, I mean, for M80, it's almost like spread out, make sure they don't do anything crazy, and then we're just going to pick something to attack.
Avoids the majority of the T-stairs nade there. And wow, early B control. They flash, they get JT out. He's not committing to it so much as just having a glance. And confirms nothing early towards B. It's brave to do so, but trusting the flash.
Threw out a lurk smoke as well to put a little bit of extra pressure on the defenders. See if maybe you can get a counter Molotov, and you have one smoke and one Molotov for the follow-up exec. So contact, two-man beat, Grim brought low.
Yeah, forces a rotate. Mid is open for business now, and especially, that fight was everything. Floppy, by taking down the A-Lurker, it immediately removes a lot of potency.
Yeah, as Jason mentioned, they've opted for rifles pretty much across the board here for Complexity. You can see a distinct lack of utility now. HEs and flashes have got a 5-on-4 advantage, 1 minute on the clock. And back towards middle we go. With the bomb, we do have Sin leaving the pack to just watch the extremities.
I've mentioned this a couple times, but we're seeing a lot more FAMASas, and I feel like in these past two events. Like ever since Cologne, I've really noticed it. Like teams kind of going more towards that FAMAS than the MP9 in these second rounds when they know there's going to be a force up.
Swing from Hulzerk.
Oh, Oh, he doesn't like that.
That's not ideal. Hang on. Wait, they've just lost JT.
Grim's low as well.
It's just him. And he's only got 50 HP from their early skirmish. Grim! Nice headshot. That's the FAMAS doing what the FAMAS can do. And the third would be too much. Lake will shut him down.
Well, he's given them a fighting chance in the round. Grim on low HP, gets a double. Makes things uncomfortable now. We've got Floppy and Elige on the retake. The clutch duo. Both of them coming in from CT spawn as well. Lake spots the first, and this will be a disaster for Complexity to give this one up. Floppy, though, known to win these rounds. What he's in the team for, but no chance, no way. It's going to be M80 stealing away the second round. Force by once again, arguably worse than losing the pistol at this stage for Complexity as well, and you're going to have to force buy with a lot less than that.
Especially if you're already tilted after losing map 1.
Same thing happened on
Yeah,
Ancient.
you have that little conversation between the maps, and then you forget all about that conversation when you lose the second round.
Gosh. I mean, it's just so threatening. That bomb plant, it is the main objective of a T-side pistol.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's been nerfed somewhat since the loss bonus after planting is now 600 instead of 800, but still, you can make it work, and MAC show us exactly how it's done. Excellent in the second round. As mentioned, we do it the Force in the third. It's going to be a lot less potent than the T-side Force by there. We've got pistols across the board, apart from Grim's MP9, to be fair. 5.7s and Deagles.
It's actually very, at least unusual to me, to see so many bodies going for dark. Like, it's dark-centric. 3 players about to test JT. What a shot on the 5.7. That might change his plans, or their plans rather, towards Canals. But yeah, it looked like it was going to be kind of like a B hit through dark, but against an armored 5.7, that feels like it's very favorable.
You're expecting that Mac 10 to at least get you the control that you can follow up with when the smoke fades. Ooh, another Molotov. They're disconnected. JT has to push forward. A little bit of damage onto Lake, and Grim is the next one up.
This is an important duel. If Elige hits this, we are cooking with gas for Cole on their response Force. Grim, this is an important fight. Wow, he's done well to hit the head of Lake. Yeah, take some significant damage onto Slacks.
They can do this now. Backstab coming in from Elige's kill could decide the outcome. Elige will hit the one dig, and his teammate, though, he's in a lot of trouble. They know exactly where Elige is. Sure, he can find a weapon potentially, but now got to clutch up 2 versus 1. He has found the M4, to be fair. Kevlar available. The smoke makes things stifling. Still gets the kill through it. And we go to a 1 versus 1. It's Rek who's towards Temple with a FAMAS.
Yeah, Elige is smart, though. And not smart enough for the clutch. Rek nails the headshot, a triple kill. And I thought, Elige is just, you know, when he's clocking the camera, he's like trying to contain his tilt. When you kind of look at the camera and realize, okay, I'm on. There's a red light above that one.
Do they have tally lights on them when they're
I don't know.
the ones up there? Do they let them know?
Yeah, so,
okay, yeah.
So you're just like, okay, not tilted,
Red
not
light,
tilted.
nope. Put on a happy face, go to your happy place.
That's not easy, is it? I don't know. I'm still working on the whole tilt thing.
I like the call from Rek, though, in the 1v1 to push up behind the smoke, because he knows Elige is going to have to pressure it, since if he waits for the smoke to expire, Rek can go anywhere. So just getting behind it. Good start. Again from Complexity.
Having these rough starts each and every time, but the Mac 10 and that flashbang courtesy of Slacks sets him up for the alley-oop, and Lake, all gas, no brakes in towards the A bomb site here. Looks like the job is done. Gets himself a ton of money for his troubles as well. $1,800 farmed, and JT, nothing to do. Did get a nice little opening frag, but that's about it. 3-1, boys. Complexity having a rough start here.
Well, first gun round's going to be everything to see.
Look at that smile, that damn smile.
First gun round's going to be important to see what kind of mentality Complexity is going to be able to go forward with. Because M80's starting to get loud.
Yep.
They're starting to do the mental warfare.
Oh, that started over the first map and into the second. It's just carried over. There is no AWP for Halzerk. I imagine that's going to be influencing Complexity's approach into this one.
Missing 4 pieces of head armor, Alex. Important with that Mac 10 in play.
I see. And he's actually juggled it over to Sin. Sin has requested the Mac 10 for this one. See what he can do with it. So they did the T-stairs smoke. That's the CTs. Complexity trying to contain them, but they've just pushed through it. So yeah, it's achieved very little.
Is that 4 CT smokes down in the first 20 seconds or so of the round?
Oh, good golly. I think it might be.
I think from your tone, you're suggesting that's not good news necessarily.
Just saying, you know, down the stretch, maybe a couple of issues preventing people from accessing choke points, if I just hazard a guess.
Yeah, fair enough. An astute observation. And A main control granted towards Rek. They are dumping more and more grenade. 3 players, well, anything really. And still a lot of the rounds to be played here. A nice little boost behind the fountain, yields nothing. And it's going to be a B finish by the looks of things. Not confirmed just yet. We've got Slacks on the AWP. Setting up his teammates who once again want to challenge Dark. And we know JT's been doing some serious work out there. Continues to find a kill, but that's all he gets. This kill could decide the round. It's Halzerk going with nothing. Grim, though, with vision from Temple. Oh, it's more of the same, and that's going to be Round with Elige legs. And yeah, they're going to fall off. That's it.
Bro, that setup has got to be so hard to hold on to if you don't have a smoke or a Molotov.
Yeah,
like, once
good
Dark
point.
is compromised, there's no smoke in B main. Hulzerk is just like, oh,
You want
I'm
to
dead.
split the fights up, don't
Yeah.
you? You want to be able to focus on one choke point when they're coming through both access points. It's a real problem.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're jail, like to be in that position.
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah.
you're,
Hello.
Oh, hi. Oh, they're dark, are they? Well,
Great. I guess I'll just stay here and play.
horrible for Halzerk. Not going to be fun for him at all.
This is the round they're going to start shouting again.
No,
Yeah, you think so?
This is the one.
How hardcore? 1 out of 10. Are they going
this
full
is a 6 out of 10.
6?
But they'll be.
I think something about saving. Like, nice save.
Nice save, guys, and you're not even going to do that very well, are you?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that's probably like that.
Let's see what we got.
Anything? It's quiet, actually. Okay, nothing, no personal attacks just yet.
Watch out for floppy move.
Just a little. Okay.
Floppy saved the M4, so they must have an understanding of his tendencies, that he gets boosted somewhere, or they
Gets
have
aggressive
a
in
little
A
gimmick play.
main,
Yeah,
yeah.
something like that. Yeah, so we'll see what the floppy maneuver is. Let's keep it on floppy for the first stage of the first round. See if we can work it out.
Oh, we've got a guest in the chat. Sponge, SPUNJ.
First-time chatter?
First-time chatter in the
Okay.
chat.
Oh.
What's he up to? What's he saying?
He hasn't said a single thing. So, oh wait, Sponge said, Sponge Kappa.
That's what he said?
That's what he said.
Okay. I like that.
Some of his best work. All right, well, just a bunch of utility into the B-bomb site.
What's the floppy maneuver? Thank you for keeping it on him. Not seeing anything interesting just yet.
He has spammed it, so they know where it is.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of damage taken for JT to get the double nades over the top. Lake, fantastic. Continues to be a nuisance for Complexity, looking for 5-1 here. Can Floppy save the day? He's in the right place at the right time. Falling off towards the Temple side, though. It's an opening kill. Horza goes down with nothing. No damage inflicted at all. There it is from Elige. Nice work. Floppy's still in a good position, and it's even better. Elige, though, doesn't anticipate the third player, and now into the 3-on-2.
Yep, and still Grim, low HP, unable to get a rifle, so it's really all on Floppy, and that's why he's standing so tall and just trying to make himself out to be bigger opposition than he really is.
Oh, they're making the correct call as well. You've got the all holding off the rotations, a bomb going in towards A. Beautifully played from M80. Got a little bit chaotic there, the double deke from Elige, but ultimately well handled and no chance of them giving this round out.
It's really nice to see the North American players on M80 teach the European players how to play the game.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
It's been really cool to see that knowledge transfer between the two of them, like a cultural exchange.
Yeah, I mean, North America was always known for like really tight, rigid procedural defaults.
Yeah, deep, complex thoughts
Deep,
and philosophies.
complex thoughts and philosophies. You know, Galaxy Brain, we used to call some of your players.
Yeah,
Galaxy
absolutely.
Brain, I think, was the term.
And it's an
Known
app
for their
nickname.
grenades as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
very much so.
Yes. When you were a young warthog, and when you were fragging
When
up
I
stuff.
was a young warthog.
Yeah, when you were a young warthog. Did you call the shots at any point? Did you ever have an IGL arc?
No, I had a brother who was the IGL.
That one. Yeah, that whole thing. And also, I imagine it stung a little worse. I'm sure his jabs got a little more personal than your typical IGL.
Yeah, well, we sat next to each other at home, so he couldn't really goof around in practice as much, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
As I mentioned, he was like a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo, like junior
not
Olympic
messing with
champion.
him.
So no, he was pretty much
Junior Olympic champion?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Well, that's
painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would get me too. My
But
sister went to
Counter-Strike brought us
Cambridge.
together. He really started beating me up once Counter-Strike came along. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it got worse. Oh, AFK. Stunner's on the team, it seems. Actually, that's M80 signed
That is the Stunner classic. At start of every round, just like, right, what's the tactic, guys? Yeah, we've already got in the bomb side, actually, but welcome.
Don't do that to Alex.
It's
I already know what round he's thinking of from last night.
That's a dead slam from Hulzerk, I reckon.
Oh, it might be. It really might be, dude.
Everyone's
What's going
dropping.
on? What is going on?
If you're just joining us, they won the pistol complexity, but I like that
That
shot.
picture-in-picture is painful.
That's mean.
It's palpable.
Grim's got a gap here, though, but
Hang
he
on.
jumps in the window. Oh, how
He's
close
starting
can
to,
this
I think
zoom get?
Elige's starting to believe. Okay. Yeah, we had to stop at that point.
All right. Not looking good, but not looking impossible.
Why has he not got the M4 out? Okay, here we go. Now he's cooking. And an opportunity has slipped by the wayside.
Frustrating.
You can still do this. You can still do this. I mean, it sucks that you don't have the timing anymore. That flashbang kind of
Oh, it's
sucks
so
too. That
good.
nade kind of sucks as well. Maybe
Another
one more
one available.
flashbang. Yeah, Swisher's got some utility.
No kits, I believe.
Well, this is unfun, isn't it? For Grim,
Hang
smoke
on.
on the bomb and no kit.
Just go for it.
Yeah, good peek from Swisher. Gets his AWP preserved. Slack's getting a little nervous about that one. That's important to vocalize. And brings it through. So, yeah, Complexity, they're currently struggling. I will say, you know, here, is this cope? Am I coping right now?
Probably. What's going on?
It's T-sided map. I'm coping.
It's a little bit of cope, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fair cope. It's grounded in reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll keep huffing that. It's going for like a guttural nice.
He
It's
really
a nice
is,
deviation from the norm.
TC, we need some words of wisdom here.
Yeah.
We need a lot from a little. It's currently 6-1 down after winning the pistol. They have got a nice strong buy into the next round here. It might be a T-sided map, but so far, no dice for Complexity, looking like they have been outplayed, outmaneuvered in every facet of the game.
This is one of those hard times as a coach where I would imagine TC, if you could look into his brain right now, he wouldn't even be talking about anything tactical. There's probably nothing that he can really adapt at this point. I would imagine it's just all internal comms, vibe, energy, emotion.
Well, which is a driving force in Counter-Strike.
It's impossible as a coach to turn that around when it's gone south. You need a player to be bought in and a player to be the one inside the server to turn it around.
Right. No, absolutely. Not speaking from experience or anything, are you?
No, I wouldn't say so.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Elige smokes out mid late. Jump spot. You see, that's, well, this is the evolution of the meta now. Safe ways to find information mid when there's an AWP staring at you. So good moves from Elige so far. This is the round. This has to be the round. A 6-6 half is serviceable.
And you've got Holzerk on the AWP finally.
Yeah, it's about time. Starting 3B, though, it does mean that the pressure is on Floppy and Elige if they give it up.
Well, the nice thing is having your AWP at the B bomb site means both players can dump utility in towards dark, which is generally how things go. Double smoke, double Molotov, even add that third one at the AWPer if you need to, while he just holds the line in B main. Elige is tested. Ooh.
Okay, well, doesn't matter if you miss util, if you hit the headshot. Elige goes down as an opening death, and now they can pivot, they can chill, they can pause, they can park the bus, or group up, relocate, and hit Floppy's site. He's all alone over there. Sin, that's a well-placed smoke. That's going to completely, like, limit the rotation. Grim, he has no info now.
Okay, Floppy, you're about to be tested once again, my friend.
Where's he playing?
He's playing towards heaven right now.
Okay.
It's going to be a difficult round. No one's saying it's going to be easy.
He's worried about cams. He's worried about everything. At the same time, Floppy, see, look, he's so convinced that they're still middle, but the whole team's coming in A main, and look at the space. Good frag, great frags from the two of them. Floppy and Grim lock it down, and that really slows down the roll. Now Sin could maybe make something happen. Slipping through the smoke, backs are turned. Floppy's unprepared. 9 seconds, and they collapse. A second to spare as the bomb goes down. Oh, a catastrophe for Complexity.
God. Okay.
Oh!
Things you hate to see. That might be one of them.
That's a big one. Top of the list, I think.
As you were saying at the entire round, they're so focused on the cameras. The moment they look away, the double kill comes through. The tilt cam is now on your screens.
That's a new feature. Yeah. It seems like a permanent fixture, really.
Oh, what was it? 8, 9 seconds?
Yep.
They cut noise. You're going like, are they saving? Are they? And he just walked through cam smoke.
Yeah, like at least one of you two, like back off, go heaven. At least someone watch for that walkthrough. You can't. I mean, while you think the hit's coming, you can't just completely forget about it for the entirety of that round.
Oh no! I'm tilted. It's a tough one. 7-1. M80 on Complexity's map pick, and let's watch this one again. It starts with mid pick, Elige goes down, but it was this flank. Well, look at the time, 7 seconds as they got those kills. And a silent but deadly tilt there.
It says a lot.
It does.
Okay.
North Americans, sorry, let me try again.
Yep.
North America's most touted prospect in the Elige mechanical gift. He is seen as the North America's best player, am I correct?
Yeah, the argument between him and Twist, depending on which way you want to go about it.
Right?
Yeah.
And currently, obviously, Twist has got more accolades as of late.
He's got a little bit more hardware, and some pretty important hardware as well.
Like the Intel Grand Slam.
He's got 2 of them.
2 of them.
Yeah, he's got a major as well.
Yeah, so in that case, I guess Twist definitely has the edge. But Elige has definitely been at the tip of everyone's tongue in the top 2.
For years.
For years. And so seeing this team around him, a lot of the conversations do tend to feel like Complexity haven't really made much progress.
I've got a feeling about this round.
Have you?
The Holzerk AWP.
What is the feeling you have on this round?
A positive one for Complexity.
Okay.
They've got everything they need towards the B side. Holzerk's out with the AWP. He's yet to have one of those BS rounds he normally does.
Grim's dead.
No, he's not. He's alive and well. Sets up Holzerk, though.
There we go. Now we're cooking. Henry, you might be onto something here. Maybe the second round looms. The Halzuk AWP, circled strafe trying to bait.
They don't have much to actually avert his crosser whatsoever. They have no smokes. They have no flashes. Oh, they do manage to dislodge him and make him uncomfortable here. This next kill could decide their fate. We're back to just pistols now for Complexity. As JT waits towards the temple, 5-7's firing off.
Good shot.
Liege will find one, but the bomb to be planted momentarily.
It can't plant. There's no safe place. They have to clear temple. They have to. Oh, okay,
Nice
they've got.
shot.
That's beautiful from Rek.
JT, he's quite good at the deagle.
Yeah, no
Famously.
Kev, smoke, no kits.
The no Kevlar is an issue. We'll admit that.
They're going for a double dark setup, which is perfect, but the smoke might cause them to overplay their hand.
The thing is, he'll smoke the bomb rather than cave. Unless he does smoke cave, that would be...
He knows none of them cross the B main, right? And he's just cleared out platform, so he might just drop it in dark.
That would really make him uncomfortable. Like, that could lead to an overplay of the hand.
He wants a
he's
peek.
just taking the fight. Oh, not far off the head! Aim punch! No fun for JT today. 8-1. This just keeps getting worse.
No fun for Complexity, man. Oh, dear. Well, this is the best buy they've had all half. How's that cope going, Alex? You still huffing on it?
No, at this point, I've given up.
You've given up?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
You've set the bottle to the side?
Well, you know what? I will say 9-3. I will say 9-3. I suspect
You might pick that bad boy back up.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, you know what? You know what? It is a T-sided map, Henry.
That's true.
And
the most T-sided map in the world.
in the
Maybe even the universe.
Yeah.
you can go as far as you want. Yeah. What's bigger than the universe? That's it, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
No, some scientists will tell me there's an extra thing.
It's like planet, solar system, galaxy, universe, I think would be
but
the
there's
next big
multiple
one.
universes.
There's multiple universes.
And then maybe there's like a megaverse.
No, it's the most T-sided map in the whole multiverse. Bring it on. What you got now?
Okay, the Gigaverse. Didn't see that one coming.
I did not.
No. All right, folks, this is where it starts. The Complexity 8-4 half that leads us to a third map. It has to be now.
To close out Ancient, they won 7 rounds in a row clean. And now in the first half of Anubis, they're now 8 rounds deep without any response to Complexity. It's not looking good out there, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Pistol, sure, that was great. But nothing since.
So they've won 1 round in the last 8+7.
Yep.
15.
Yep.
Did it.
Not a great stat.
To put it mildly. Flash push. Hello. Rek's not blind, actually. He's perfectly played that. Perfectly.
So unfortunate. Floppy, the pre-fire as well, gives everything away. They know there's at least one player here. What a player it is, though. Halzuk. Oh, the trade does nothing for him.
Yeah,
literally nothing. They're now smoked off from Temple. They have to retake from Beach.
Just such a nice intuitive position, though, from Slacks to provide that trade immediately, like the covering on the right side of Cake. Like, you're going to turn and look left. Your biggest exposure is that side of Cake.
Oh, camera's covered. The retake, like I mentioned, has to come from the Beach, and they're going to go. I guess you have to go for it.
Yeah, at A1, you have to start trying these rounds.
And with that, signals the end of the round.
They had
a chance onto the orb, but goes awry.
Oh, 9-1.
Wait. It's like if he hunts and gets a couple of kills, he will pipe up.
100% hunt. Like, you should even send 1 or 2 more guys at this from the A-bomb site at this point.
He's going to the beach. He's got his umbrella. He's ready.
His beach towel
on.
He's got his pina colada in his hand.
Oh, God.
Denied.
Okay. Round secure. Complexity. Nothing to show for their CT campaign.
And have you noticed the demeanor? Like, it's like kind of suddenly it's like business for M80. They're not trash talking. They're just like, yo, we want to hold on to this. We want to convert this. If they can hit an 11-1 half, that's when you come in and you start making noises after the pistol. But right now it's just keep it going. Don't let this stop. You've just won 9 rounds in a row. Why not make it 10? What's to stop you doing it again? No warp for Halzuk this time. However, he hasn't really done too much with it when it has been in his hands so far. We saw 1 kill, I think, so far from his half. That's not fun. TC has a chance to maybe just try and defuse the situation. I'm sure the comms are quite quiet for Cole.
I mean,
it's an M80 timeout, excuse me. Yeah,
they're first. I think that's what Def was talking about, is exactly that little speech you gave, which is like, don't take your foot off the gas. We're up 9-1. Let's make it 11-1. We can do 1 more. Just keep this pace up, keep this focus up, and M80's looking real good here on Anubis.
And we all know how Counter-Strike works in the sense that, like, you let the foot off the gas, you go for a little Aggie push, it's suddenly a 9-3 half, you lose the pistol, suddenly you're kind of a bit, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird.
Yep.
It can go wrong, and so just trying to keep themselves on the straight and narrow. Oh, a different call. Yo, hang on. Is this a page out of the strat book? 4-start B. Lurk smoke dropped. Ooh.
Massive
Nade
grenade.
caught. Rek keeps presence on A, so if Floppy goes looking, he will die. Rek down, and they're committing. Lots of damage and lots of destruction as they try and change the pace, but Complexity slap him in the face.
Oh, okay. There was a chance, and the no-scope is converted. A chance for Slacks here. You can't afford to lose this round. Complexity, they get over the line. A hollow victory of sorts is only the second. Final round, the cash will be no problem.
Nice, guys. Good job.
Yeah, well,
let's go.
Yeah, well done. That's the one we needed.
I'll say
hey,
it.
boys.
I'll say it if no one else is. Good job, guys. One more of those. One more of those. I mean, unfortunately for them, they didn't do anything, did they? They just kind of defended the site that they got ran at.
Yep.
So it's not like we can say do it again. I don't think M80 will dare do it again. They're not going to try that. Just trying to mix it up. And it was off the back of a def timeout. So if you're a coach, do you feel a bit silly?
Yeah, sorry about that, lads.
I know you won 9 in a row.
You get on with it.
I'll shut up next time.
Yeah, kind of took the wind out of your sails, there.
Oh.
You know,
And it's cost you the game, potentially.
Oh, if Sin got that, that would have been crazy.
honestly, if we went back, I don't think it was a bad call.
No,
I don't think it was. I know we're just joking a little bit, but I mean, there was a 3A start. I think actually the call was there. It was probably the first time Complexity mounted a defense. This would be the second time to get them to that 3-9. So Alex is going to go find a little bit more copium for the second half, and we'll be right back when we've got all that stocked up.
Taking orange.
I'm orange. It's B split.
That water.
B main,
Orange dead. B made one.
Hong Kong B main.
There's a bomb BB man, I
Nothing
think.
E-box, Sean.
Nothing in B
B-box,
yet.
guys.
One peek. Two peek.
Last
B.
two, last two.
Coming E-box.
Reloading.
It's
Jail.
jail.
Dead.
Jail.
Apex.
Nice.
Some signs of life there for Complexity. They managed to pick up the last 2 rounds, but their grand total is 3 on their unsuccessful CT campaign. M80 looking to slide into a 2-0 position, but can they win the pistol and get this job done quickly? They do move over to the CT side, Jason, which makes things a little bit more difficult, but it feels like this one's a bit of a gimme, if you don't mind me saying. There's a Copium.
Oh, Complexity's coming all the way back. Here we go. Pistol round. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. It's going to be perfection.
Oh, say, can you see?
There you go. Yeah, nailed it. That is majestic.
Am I on to?
Yeah, you're on.
That's America,
you're on key.
right?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Okay. Wreck, down and out. That's a good start. Elige gets himself a nice first blood. Get the juices flowing, showing that he's capable as an individual to hit these headies and secure a map 3.
Oh, they should have control of this bomb site. Should be a very...
Hold on. Hold on. Elige is alive. For a moment. Actually huge from Grim. He's actually cleared out the heaven threat. Sin's still there in the smoke upon the fade. Hits the heady. Up to 1. It's Grim versus Swish. Kits are not going to be easy to retrieve. He's got to do some parkour to do it. And Stora would be proud. He's got himself up. Picks up the kit. It's 1 HP in it. 1 bullet would do it. Swisher relocates. Grim's playing the time wonderfully. He's just going to call the bluff. Calls the bluff and the round is his. Swisher,
no.
hang on.
Does he have it? I don't know. No,
I actually
surely
don't know.
I think it's
I don't know.
Nope, doesn't have it.
Oh my lord! Dear Henry Greer! It's 10.
Oh, that's got to be the most heartbreaking, gut-wrenching way to lose the 1 versus 1. Oh, it couldn't feel any worse than that, and it's Elige that it happens to as well. What a fantastic moment for Swisher. Milliseconds in that one. We go double digits for M80. They take the second half pistol. It has to be the force buy. And now they need to win up. They've got an AK-47 for Grim. Galil's and a scout is a strong buy, but Swisher looking to set the tone here. Swinging out towards B main. Detected. Will fall off the angle. Complexity. And a horrible position right now, but these second round force buys have been successful today. Oh my.
I got no words.
You okay, Jason?
I've got no words anymore.
You good, man?
Nothing. I got nothing.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, we're supposed to cast. I'm in recovery from that one.
Been doing a lot of casting this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we do it every week for 3 weeks.
That's true.
Yeah.
6 days a week.
6 days a week, baby. And then Harry Russell has I think it's a 20-hour day on media days as well. Poor lad.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Well, it's self-inflicted.
It's self-inflicted, yeah.
His creativity, it's his fault.
Yeah.
He's too smart.
He's doing just too good of a job. Nicely done from Grim. Give me 2 more of those.
This is the flash. This is the flash. That's not ideal. That is fantastic. Takes 2, swings through, and a double for Slacks on the menu. Didn't quite convert. How's those trades?
Advantage Complexity, though. It's the MP9s on this retake. No bomb planted as of yet. Both CTs coming through, and that's going to be an awkward fight to kick things off. Horzog, what have you got for us?
He's got a clutch, Henry. He has a clutch.
Taking damage, significant damage of that.
Suboptimal.
Where's that bomb at? Oh, where is it, lads? Where is it?
Zoom in your mini-map. There we go.
He's going to go to the plan. Just stick it. Just stick it. Hope for the best.
He's going to get double walked on.
No, he can win this. He can win this. He can win this. Can't win it. Can't win it. Can buy again, though. Can buy again. Could definitely buy again. Even stronger in the next round.
Have to buy again.
Have to buy again. But they can.
Man, I missed what you said. Hang on. Production, can we hear the lake bit again? I missed that. It looked like he was really giving it to him. Like he kept quiet for the whole first half there.
Yeah, held it all in. He saved it for this moment.
He was like, when I really know I've got it. When I really know. Oh, what was that? That was long range, not even mid range.
Look at me!
Yo, I like that.
I'm in. Lake fan. Newest Lake fan. I'm in.
The new king of North America.
I bought in.
Look at me, Ricky! Look at me! Look at me! What a villain! Oh, I love him. Lake, my new favorite player. Look at me, Ricky! Look at me!
That's so good.
Yo, I'm a stan. I'm going to start a stan account.
Oh, it's so great.
Oh, man. Jason, can you do some talking? I'm scared.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Look at me.
Floppy not having the best game either.
No.
Look at me, Ricky.
No one from Complexity having a game that they're going to put on the refrigerator, you know?
What can you say about this? As mentioned, though, the bomb planted, 4 kills obtained. You do get up by. It's more of the same. AK's galore. You might even favor Complexity in the firepower at least. Rek waiting to push A main. Patiently, Floppy waits. A position he's known to hold, though. Always up, seems to be up in those rugs. Now we hear this grenade being pulled. Oh, they know exactly where he is. So clean from Rek. As soon as he throws that grenade, he kind of signed his own death warrant.
All right, Sin.
He gets info.
Good nade, good nade, good nade. Can you save yourself? Can you get back? No, but look at all the damage that's done. What do you do? Elysian JT 23 combined health. And all the players from Complexity are known. Ooh, awkward fight, but Rek's here, so is Lake on the B flank. Give Lake a little spam, a little space for Rek to actually make a peek.
That damage could come back to haunt them. The damage dealt by Sin. Doesn't have a kill, but look at Elise, look at JT.
Problem is JT can get smoked off too. If they smoke off Temple on this retake, like JT's got nothing to do. They just need to find Holzerk.
This is the main kill. He's the healthiest member of this tribe. Smoke Temple. Nice catch. Huge. He actually brings the fight to them there, Elige, with the low HP. And it will result in a likely 4th for Cole. Yeah, Lake's seen enough.
Oh, we've got a game on our hands now, Jason.
Absolutely. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one that triggers the comeback.
Bear in mind, only one player survived before. The money will be $1,400 into that next round, so this one could take a little bit more time than anticipated.
I feel like I need to start like kind of taking a mental note of all the different shadow advantage spots. Like that's one I never knew existed.
Yeah.
Sin played off of a shadow there.
Yeah.
I think he just got the info of his little jiggles, saw something in the sunlight, and reacted with a fantastic nade. Doesn't result in a round, but all the same, there's so many in CS2 that I'm sure I'm just not clocking.
I'm not aware of any of them.
All.
Yeah.
It's such a, especially in the CT side, there's so many, like, you know, advantages you can seize if you know the shadows and the angles. All right, these nades look destined for glory, but already ahead is Hauser. JT catches 73. And there's Floppy. Ouch. Double HE's aggression from Lake. Chill your beans, brings the fight, and they lose 2 for it. Exposed, dead, brilliant. Okay, you might be right. Cole, take it 13-11.
Could happen.
Well, Copenhagen.
I'm back on it. Copenhagen.
I'm
on the Copenhagen right now.
Copenhagen is crazy what it's doing to you.
Well, this one is a guaranteed round. Full eco coming up next, then a weaker buy.
I hate it when the casters say the game's over before it's over. Because Rek could... Oh, I didn't even get to start. Rek had a go. Elise with 3, and we will be starting with an economical on this road back to tying this game even. It is a T-sided map, Jason. That's what everyone's been saying.
Yeah, it is an extremely T-sided map. I mean, everyone in the universe is saying it. And you know, you have them really at a vulnerable moment right now if you're Complexity.
Yeah. Do you think I look a little bit like Rek? Do you think me and Rek have similar features?
I need to get Rek on the screen.
He'll be up. Don't worry. We'll get a Rek picture in picture.
I did want to say this, but I feel like I haven't had the opportunity. The new haircut that you got yesterday looks fantastic. You look great today.
Well, I did look a little disheveled for the first week.
Right.
No one's denying that.
Yeah, well.
Okay, I just want to say one thing, what they like to do on the T side, yeah? This round they played.
Okay.
Oh, that's cheeky.
Yep.
No, that's fair enough. You don't
give too much away.
Maybe it was something like they played slow into A. Let's gamble stack A. With our USPs.
Usps.
But yeah, I find haircuts quite a stressful experience.
It was for me this morning, I'm not going to lie to you. I went to the barber, turned up, Harry was there getting his haircut. I hooked up his appointment.
Nice.
I turn up waving, all happy, jovial. Hey guys, how's it going? Turns out my appointment was the next day. So had to walk back home and didn't get my haircut.
Well, at least it was a walk. You didn't have to do like the double cab in 5 minutes, but
well,
still.
it was a double cab. I just didn't want to mention it. I had to get a double cab. It was definitely a double cab. Down about 20 euros total there.
Yeah, just down the drain.
But yeah, got my haircut tomorrow at 10:45. Looking forward to it.
You had a practice run.
Had a rehearsal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So looked like a bit of a twat there, but
it happens.
Some things never change.
I cut my hair at the hotel just a couple days ago.
See, that's a freedom you have.
Yeah.
You have. Good.
I
where were you when Complexity came back and started trash talking?
Oh, they're going to. They can start finding a few rounds here.
I don't know. Who's the trash talker on this team, though?
No one really.
It's got to be Halzerk.
Yep.
He's the only one who has it in him, I think.
Could you imagine Grim?
That would be funny.
It would be so polite.
Well, Grim had to stop trying because he gave all those like self-deprecating interviews, remember? They just had to take him off the smack talk list. They were like, dude, just don't.
It's not for you.
Yeah, it's not your
It's
thing.
not your thing.
And it's fine. It's not my thing either.
No. Unfortunately, it is mine. I do like doing that.
Good for you.
Yeah. It was better when I could back it up with gameplay.
Sure.
Yeah, don't quite have that in me yet. Working on it.
I just cross the line too much, you know. When I get that anger going, it's like it goes 0 to 100.
Yeah, right. Immediately personal attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, same. Actually, yeah, same. So clear of the smoke. And it's going to be a B finish. Unfortunately, 4 members of the CT forces have also worked it out. They are aware that it is going to be the B-bomb site, and therefore we're about to have a war. A bloody, bloody war. What are you saying, Henry? Who's taking this one?
It looks to be M80, not going to lie to you. They've got a perfect crossfire, but it's Grim dishing out headshots here. A lot of damage en route. And they are running out of players here. 40 seconds available. Grim will be joined by Elige, and, well, not for long, I'm afraid. Looks like we got series points. A little bit of an underwhelming finish there for Cole. So easy.
So easy.
Man. 100% win rate if they convert this against Complexity. Obviously, 1 best of 1 is all they have, but this would be the second, and this would be a best of 3. This would be kind of backing it up.
Yeah, it's something. It's better than a 0% win rate, for sure.
Well, yep. Series point 12-6 has to be 6 consecutive from a tilted Complexity. Ancient kind of took the wind out of their sails, but right now they are sailing down the river of sticks.
Okay.
You see what I did there?
That's pretty good.
I think so.
Yeah.
Kinda. Elige, however, has found an opening. Slacks. Not so easy for you this time.
Yeah, how's that one taste?
How's that one taste? There it is. One more. 2 syllables.
Got pretty good map control off this too with Elige's position. It's just so crazy to think that Complexity is going to have to rattle off tons after this as well. They're nowhere close to this comeback actually happening.
Even this round is uncomfortable. So you've got mid control. Elige keeps the presence noted. He's throwing out his nades, keeping them concerned. It looks like the boys on Complexity are kind of piecing together the finish, but it's taking them a long time.
Well, they have no one investigating on the other side of the map. He is smoked out at the moment. Grim's backing away, so I'm pretty sure they're going to commit to this A bomb site. JT's just picked up the bomb, and everyone from M80 is shifting over as well. 3 defenders at A. Swisher's going to be a late play in middle.
Swisher has an incendiary pull, so if and when Sin gets contact or sound cues are given, he could incendiary cams and force Elige into this fight, but it's not coming. 3 on A, though. They're in the right place every time. It's just too telegraphed. It's too comfortable. 3v3 with 25. You have to commit.
Look at the time.
They're all there, Henry. Everyone ready to receive. Pyramids, Clay. It's not going to go their way. M80 will have to play again. Big impact from Floppy. And, yeah, Ricky.
That's a good win at the end of the round from Complexity. M80 had everything going for him. Eliminated the camera portion of the attack. All 4 players at the A bomb site. Everyone in position to defend against that. Just great kills from Cole. So back to USPs.
Can you smell it though? The alluring scent of overtime, Jason. Your favorite?
Oh, I love overtime.
I can get a hint of it right now.
Yeah, it's a little stanky at the moment.
It's coming.
But it's getting better with every whiff.
Let's have a look. The USPs can close things out here. I doubt it, quite frankly. And so does Halzerk. Can open things up, find a wreck. And yeah, you know the rest. This round is going in favor of Complexity.
Okay. Just a single round, all you need. That's all the M80
Just
have.
one.
Just one.
But it is the hardest round to get of them all.
Yeah, Wise Man once said that. And then Henry did.
True. Fair enough. So, come on, lads. Get this one over with, shall we? Here we go. 4 now needed for overtime, which is certainly possible. Like we said, it's the most T-sided map.
Did you guys... Oh, go.
I was going to say, they can get the op out if they want it. It can be dropped over by Swisher if they want to go for the AWP. and have a very strong buy. That's all I was going to say on the CT side. What you got?
Oh, I wasn't going to say much else. I was just going to say, did you guys catch Fnatic Astralis this morning?
I did.
Yeah. Whoa, did not see that one coming.
I caught the exit of the players from the studio area as I was entering.
Okay.
And it's some of those uncomfortable
Did you read the
walkways.
result on HLTV or from their body language first?
Body language.
You could tell?
Yeah. It was more of a head nod rather than a hey guys. You know, kind of a situation.
I know how you going.
Yeah.
I never know what to do.
No, the worst is as an American, I have all those just like standard opening conversation, like just pleasantries, like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, but I didn't realize.
Hey, how's your day?
For a long time, I didn't realize you weren't expecting a response.
Yeah, but all Europeans think we want a response, and that's just our version of hello. And then it's just like, well, you know, I've been better, and I'm like, oh yeah, you did lose earlier today. That's my fault. Yeah, you know.
Put your foot in it.
Yeah.
In your mouth.
Fast pacing.
It's looking like a poppy test.
This is a kill.
Halzerk nails it. Needed to. Takes down Lake. Puts him in his place. And a second from Halzerk.
Is that enough?
That's lovely. Aggressive ulting.
Save.
That's the round. Yeah, you have to back off. If you're Slack, Sin, and Wreck, you just go to the other side of the map.
Floppy will be on the hunt, knowing they'll probably scramble towards the safety at the A bomb site. Great work from Halzerk.
I mean, that's just a dream, isn't it? You know, you got a set piece. Pull it off, double kill, round over.
That's a BDP kind of a call.
Yeah,
where's that been this whole game?
A BDP on the AWP.
Yeah, the best kind.
But will it be GG? Imminent lead. Hee.
Almost certainly.
I don't know. I'm still huffing the copium. This is going all the way.
Good for you.
Yep. Still believing.
Save 3 weapons, it's enough to win out in the next round.
Problem is the losing bonus isn't all the way built up.
Yeah, so you can't really much
drop.
around it.
Yeah, you can't drop the rifles. You can drop from us.
They're going to lose another one here as well. Oh, it's getting awkward. Rack didn't know what to do with that.
Oh,
lose the ult as well.
Slacks! Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. JT takes down the orb. This is awkward. You've lost everything. So yeah, it's nice work from Sin to try and hold on, but he loses it too. So yeah, that's huge. That's earned them like a much less stressful round.
Ooh, those overtime fumes are wafting a little bit closer, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh yes, indeed. It's a smell I'm very familiar with.
As is the smell of Liquid's Mindbody Esports. You can smell where he's been. He leaves a trail of his odor.
Patchouli oil?
That's it.
Yeah.
I was desperately trying to remember it. Patchoulia.
Yeah.
Patchoulia oil. I asked him today, he said that word, and I deleted it from my memory immediately. Patchoulia. Sounds like someone's aunt would be called that in the 50s.
Yeah. That does have a very old lady vibe to
Yeah.
it, doesn't it?
They've actually done something more than a full economical. It's still not really got much of a punch to it. Rek just going to be doing a jiggle smoke defense, the A anchor life. You just do this for a whole round.
As you progressively get forced back more and more by Molotovs and utility.
That one stings a bit for Lake. Not a high likelihood of winning this round. Molotov towards middle. And we will see now the final commitment. Sorry, I lost myself there for a second.
I didn't know what was going on.
Middle. They've actually got the stack in the correct place. Okay, this could be the GG moment. No. Oh, they don't go away there. They go middle. They have a good access point from the camera, though. Rek feeling the pressure. His days might be numbered. They can flush him out quite quickly. The flashbang would have to be spectacular.
Thrown it. It's solid. They're not looking. Double
so
kill.
Not like this.
Oh,
okay,
Lord.
wait. B's open. B's open. B's open. B's open.
Can you smell what Rek is cooking?
They've got AKs now. They have got the plant advantage, still complexity, believe it or not. And you might consider even saving these AKs. It's not going to go well for the first couple. Your HP's so low. You've got Kevlar,
nah,
AKs
bro.
here.
Go for this.
Go for broke.
You're buying in the next round regardless. Get in there. 5-on-3.
Retake util. Actually awkward. Grim's
For the
going to be
map.
out.
It's very nice.
Has to play ahead of it. Flash is good. A good angle from Halzerk. Nails his shot. They're not clearing a lead. She's been overlooked. Should get the multi. And clean. Cole take 10. This is the road to glory, to redemption, complexity after a 9-3 half from M80 and a little slip up at the end. Those, just as I said that, those 2 rounds at the end of an otherwise perfect run. And now they've managed to claw their way back in, even after losing out on the pistol. M80 got themselves to double digits in the first round of this half and still haven't been able to find 13.
You know, now that I have time to reflect on it, maybe saving was potentially the right,
Bit of like this AK's right about now.
Yeah, a couple extra rifles for the next round if you're to lose this one. It's just a nice little safety
net. Then you've got enough money for the final round as well.
Yeah, maybe
Just saying.
Probably M80's thinking along those lines as well right now.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's gone now. And hoping to close things out, because if they lose this round, it'll be 3,400. They have not been saving a lot. Complex has been dominating the second half. Wasn't looking good in the first. 9-3. They were 9-1 down as well. But finding themselves in a winning position. Could take us to overtime with a couple more rounds under their belts. But M80 looking to shut that prospect down right here, right now. He hopes out for Slacks. Been a great showing. They do not want to go to overtime here. It was looking like such a done deal.
They've got everything they need here. Every bell and whistle, but it does have to be this one. And so let's see what the call is from JT. Slow, methodical default, mid-control, util thrown out. Just the one. A molly towards the doors. Alish trying to keep the presence noted. And actually an interesting approach. He's going to smoke it and nade it himself. And I suppose walk in towards doors. This is kind of a one-man mid-take. Geeky little smoke. He can peek and clear the corner. Takes his hands off the mouse and keyboard. That's how confident he is.
Is he waiting for a flashbang, or is he just going to play the smoke fade? This feels very risky.
Yeah, fortunately, no one home. They've started just pure sights. Like, mid is completely open. And I've heard a lot of pros saying that on modern-day pro Anubis, you can just leave mid at the start of rounds.
A lot of teams. I mean, I remember when Anubis first came out, there was always dedicated people in mid. That battle was everything. Now it's you can contain it a lot more from temple, from camera.
He's heard no utility. He knows, like, it's very unlikely anyone's here.
40 seconds, boys. We are going to see the bomb on the back of Hulzerk, the AWPer. Alish has got some nice mid-control. And A pincer looking likely. Popping the smoke. Rek will be exposed. The flashbang no good. And it's the opening kill for Complexity now. 5-4. Bear in mind that Alish Lurk is going to be potent. Gets nothing out of it. Uncharacteristic miss there.
They're pushing Slacks.
Do you expect Grim? Oh, the op's good.
Oh, no.
Grim goes down in middle. Slacks with another one, and that is it. Hulzerk coming up late just to be finished off. And M80 finally put Complexity to rest. A best-of-3 victory here at ESL Pro League Season 20. M80's on the board.
Most definitely on the board. They're going to be very happy with the way this tournament has started for them. A trip all the way to Malta from the States, and now they find themselves taking down a domestic rival in their opening game. They're going to stay in that upper bracket